Helped the Eagles win it all, Super Bowl 52. Howell, his first pass of the preseason, connects. That is Jahan Dotson on the short game, the second-year wideout out of Penn State. Up against it on the play clock, just gets it off in time. Flushed out of the pocket. Howell has got some mobility, and he has got a first down as he sidesteps a tackle. Second-year running back lined up next to Howell. Quick hitter. And that is a first down. It's the former Buckeye, Curtis Samuel, doing the damage. His for the better, however.
What are you trying to say about me, Chris? You think I'm looking chubby in the gold jacket?
Stop. Little swing out to Antonio Gibson. He gets a few yards, but the Browns defense holds. John Kelly Jr. in the backfield. He gets the ball and he gets dropped. Montez Sweat. For then 17 ticks left in the first quarter. Quick toss to Robinson. He's got some space. JOK wrestles him down, but not before Washington picks up its second first down of the game. In the second quarter, Sam Howell remains under center, or at least in the shotgun. That's Robinson for a gain of about 6. Aditi, thank you. After a gain of 6, Howell looks and finds John Bates. Or actually make that Cole Turner. Howell. Biding time. Rolling. Throwing. Completing. First down. A big hit by DeAnthony Bell, but not before Cole Turner with yet another catch to get it down close to the 25.
Getting in the quarterback's face and not allowing him to find those big crossing routes when they're escaped out of the pocket to their right.
Howell working downfield. Jahan Dotson, a beautiful catch, sidesteps 2 tacklers and finds his way into the end zone.
Look a little bit surprised that he was able to come down with the football and we're not able to make a play on him before he got in the end zone there. Just overran the tackle a little bit.
Last year's first-round pick out of Penn State.
It was very annoying, but he did throw a pretty good party, so I can forgive him a little bit.
Jacoby Brissett has put together a nice drive. Washington now in Cleveland territory. Second and short, and Brissett working the sidelines. And that ball is caught. Byron Pringle, the former Kansas City Chief, has gotten Washington inside the 15. He was working on A.J. Green. And that is just a dime and a nifty catch. Jonathan Williams in the backfield next to Brissett. He's got some room, beats Maurice Hurst, and he is going to get into the end zone. Number 12 with the 12-yard scamper. Dobbs pressured, and he is going to get swung down and dropped. Said he doesn't have enough dough to go ride on a rocket ship quite yet, but we'll see. Dobbs overshoots it, and that ball is picked off. We got a solid return, and Dobbs is going to end up being the defender on that play.
Readjusts his feet, and he just was not able to throw a good ball. The ball kind of came out of his hand a little bit wobbly.
Third and short. The big back, Kelly, gets the ball. And he gets destroyed there in the backfield.
It was actually great. I think it was great to be at the Hall of Fame game because, you know, it was a drive for our fans and we were able to pack the house. And I think they were there to see the great Joe Thomas get inducted. So it was an awesome weekend.
You want to go and put your best foot forward in these preseason games because this is the film that all the teams watch. They don't always get to watch that practice film. So this is your opportunity to put your best foot forward to get an opportunity somewhere else.
Well, it looks like the Browns did not put their best foot forward on that one. Instead, it is a fumble by Hassan Hall and a recovery by the Washington defense. Second turnover of the night, and Washington is back in business.
All right, well then let's talk about the red zone a little bit. It was a little bit frustrating for Browns fans a year ago. Why do you feel more confident about what you'll be able to do in the red zone this year?
Mon, the quick hitter, a little too high for Mike.